your opinion on this, Chris. And here's what I will say. When I watch this game, my biggest takeaway, maybe more than anything else, was that the big time players made big time plays. They stepped up. So I'm going to kick it over to you. Who were some of the big time players that you saw making big time plays?
LaPorta for me, right?
Oh,
You're down kind of your offensive weapons. St. Brown's limping around a little bit, or what that guy's
he looked fairly healthy. That was
unique. Looks fine.
Okay.
He's injured. They say he's injured, but he says he's completely fine. Who knows, right?
Of course, he says he's fine.
I know he's a different cat. But you're like, all right, who's our guy? Like, I know St. Brown's our guy. I get it, but where's our and he showed up. He's big. He's physical across the middle, big catches. And I thought he really helped us get into this game a little bit when we didn't know what it was going to look like and who's going to be our players to step up. I love LaPorta. Also love Ben Johnson. Man, he takes shots around midfield. I'm not just going to slug it down the field and try to make something happen. Instead, let's take some shots. I love that. So my first one is LaPorta. I think he's cemented himself as a big time player, right? Like, I think with this game, he is now a big time player. That stood out to me. You
said LaPorta. Your first one's LaPorta.
Yeah.
You can give me your second one in a second. We need to talk about LaPorta. So in a game where we're like, are we even going to have St. Brown? Who's going to be the big number 2? Josh Reynolds did an admirable job, but we knew he wasn't fully healthy going into this game. And it was LaPorta. We did a video about it this week. And can I give you the stat line on Big Sam LaPorta?
Yes.
8 catches, 84 yards, and a touchdown. He had the long play. He had multiple short plays. He moved the chains. He did the thing where he got some yak. Like, that guy is unbelievable. How do you take him off the field? Like, this is nuts. It's his 3rd game. He's a tight end. Tight ends don't do this in the NFL.
And he looks Gronkish to me, which means he looks just different out there. He looks like a big old guy that your eyes are trying to figure out what you're seeing. It's like, oh, he's faster than he looks. He's got smooth, soft hands. But he shouldn't, because he's so big and he's fast. It's like all the things that a tight end, like you said, in his 3rd game should not look anything like this. And I mean, it's like James Mitchell, right? The other tight end. Just see ya. Bye. Yeah. Like, I don't even know if he's on the team, because LaPorta's like, why don't I just step in here and be different right from the jump, man? It's crazy.
Yeah, just step in here and be different. So did you have anybody else that you were like, yep, that's a guy?
Yeah, the other guy for me was Hutch. And I just needed to see some plays, man. Like, Hutch, you're there, right? Like, come on, man. And to see him get in there a little bit and make something happen was huge for me.
Huge. And the stanky leg celebration after it. At first, I'm not gonna lie, because they were just showing it from like the chest up, or the waist up. He went back. He's like, oh, and at first it was like, is he here? Oh, he's just playing. He's having a good time. He showed up big, and the 2 sacks that he had, one was the sack fumble, which it fully put the game away, but the other one was a big time play. It was a big time play when it's like, are they going to drive down? Are they going to make something happen? And he got a sack at a perfect time. Really, really enjoyed watching Hutchinson do his thing. He did bull rushes. He did spin moves. He did swim moves. Like, he did everything kind of the right way.
Yeah,
for sure.
And the other one, I'll let you kind of take this one too, is another guy that is,
and I might
now
have someone,
Oh yeah, that's right. A guy that officially moved into the big time player category, and then
you're gonna say it, aren't you?
Is Brian Branch?
Okay, got it.
Okay,
good.
It's like, all right, you're for real, man, and you are changing. You changed our defense. We cannot lose you. Like, speak of players where it's like, we can't lose this guy. No. He is able to play literally linebacker, hybrid, nickel, safety, corner, all wrapped into one. Allows us to do so much.
Yeah. And he was everywhere. Like, I can't wait. I'm one of these guys who actually likes to see what the PFF ratings are after a game and stuff like that. I cannot wait to see what it's going to look like for him. It's going to be such a great score. And it's hard for linebacker-ish and DBs, like safeties, to have amazing grades there. And I'm telling you right now, that dude is the highest rated player we have. Maybe Hutch. Hutch was really good too. But you're right. He was a big time player. It didn't matter if he got matched up against Pitts, Drake London. He was matched up against tight ends. He was matched up against slot receivers. He was matched up against running backs, and it didn't matter. But I think what the most impressive play was Kyle Pitts was coming in motion, and he could tell that it was going to be a flare pass out to the side to him, and just bypassed Robinson and got like a 5 or 6 yard loss on Pitts. And I'm just like, his understanding of the game is beyond his years. And part of that's, Alabama. I get all that, but dude is awesome. And he didn't cramp. He didn't have any cramps.
I love it. Did you have a big time player?
Yeah, I got a big time player. Are you kidding me right now? I got 2 big time players. And one of them is a guy who came in. Did he have a questionable tag? I don't know. I don't know if he was questionable for the game or if he was off the report. I didn't get to see it. Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Oh,
like we can say what we want, but again, it's stat line. His stat line does the talking. He was targeted 12 times. He had 9 catches.
Dude.
All right. 2 of those were overthrows by Goff. 1 was a flat drop by him, by the way, but 9 catches, 102 yards. Like, is that not an Amon-Ra St. Brown stat line if you've ever seen one?
It's unbelievable. It's just get him the ball. He catches it. And by the way, and I'm going to let you finish with your second one, because I think I know what you're going to do. But I love that he's targeted. He makes plays. They're tough yards. He's getting hit. He gets punished, but the way that he manipulates it, you don't feel like, oh geez, is he going to get up from that? It's like, no, he's fine. He's completely fine. It's 2nd and 1. He just had a 9-yard little slant, and life is good. I mean, it makes it look so easy when it's not easy what he's doing.
Yeah. So it's hilarious watching the comments come in, because the next guy I was going to talk about is a guy who I hope is a big time player, and it's Jamir Gibbs. And so we got this comment that comes in, Gibbs over Robinson. And I just feel like he carried the ball 17 times. Carried the ball 17 times, and he was targeted twice in the past game. That's it. But basically at 200 pounds, he acted like a bell cow back. And he ran the ball well with similar efficiency, if not more. And they basically said, we're going to give you all the carries. Zonovan Knight had 3 carries. Craig Reynolds had 1 carry until the last drive, where he got 3 more. Nobody else was running the football. And so they just said to Gibbs, all right, you're the guy. And when we needed to run out the clock at the end, they were giving it to the little man. And he had some great runs. You saw him, and I don't know if you agree with me on this, Chris. I saw him get more comfortable as the game went on. It's like he started the game a rookie, ended the game a vet. And he just got more and more comfortable. And all of a sudden, it was no longer he gets hit and he takes a big hit and stays on his feet, but instead, I'm just going to avoid the big hit. And you could just see the game slow down for him as the game progressed. That's just what I saw.
100%. And I think Gibbs, you nailed it. I think he's like, "What? Give me the ball and watch this. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it to the house." And I think that was, his mindset, or what you're thinking, because that is kind of the mindset at Alabama. It's like, just give me a crease and I'm gone, boys. And what he's learning in the NFL is, okay, I need to be more of a running back, and I need to be able to get 7 yards, and I need to pick my spots. And you said it from the start of this game, he was like juiced, and then he kind of settled into more of a running back, an NFL running back. And that's what we need, because you're standing straight up, ready to turn on the jets, and you just get crushed. And he got crushed a couple times in this game that you're like, okay, I'm going to settle down. I'm going to be more balanced. And I think, dude, he's going to be a star. And another one for me that we can just touch on quickly, but we talk about your biggest players making plays. Jared Goff.
Thank you.
I mean, we talked about it. We're injured. We're in trouble. We're not sure what's going to happen. Do we have enough players? Do we have this? Guys, we have Jared Goff. And until he goes out, he's good enough. We're going to be in games. I mean,
until he shows he sucks, just know he's very good.
He's very good. And
I need to say this. I'm watching the game with my wife, and I got her to play fantasy football with me again this year. and she's got Goff and Cousins. And she's like, I should have started Goff. And I'm just like, well, Cousins is going to be behind. He's going to be chucking all over the field. But Jared Goff, the back half of last year, most honestly, all of last year, and the first 3 games this year, for my money, the dude is easily a top 10 quarterback, if not better. Like, he is really phenomenal. And it's just been fun to watch him play the game of football. Dare I say I like it as much as what Stafford did, because he's there. There were a few throws where he made great throws in tight windows while getting hit, something he would have never done 2 years ago.
Yep.
And then he got a little rattled, threw everything high, but then he settled back down.
Yep.
He's good. He's really good. I hope people like him.
There was a stretch where it just wasn't clicking, right? And he made the right play by just he kind of, guys weren't open, he threw it at their feet, and there were some moments in the game where I was like, that's really good, Jared. I know you just threw an incomplete pass at his feet, but you were like, look, we're winning. Defense is playing great. The last possible thing on this earth I can do is throw a turnover or throw a pick. So that he just has little nuanced stuff that he's really improved on. And remember,
really improved.
Somebody put this in the comments. Like, I love Jared Goff. I'm a Rams fan. This is no longer like young Jared Goff. He's maturing in the league, knows how to play the game. Absolutely love it. So,